Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. For today's Showcase Saturday, we are going to be talking about a Dolce & Gabbana eyeshadow quad. So this is in shade number 2, Sweet Cocoa. So this is the Felineyes Intense Eyeshadow Quad in Sweet Cocoa. I have used this on my channel before, but I have not done a video strictly on this quad, and so this will kind of be almost like an update because I have been playing with it since I used it in my original video, which was months and months ago. And so I have some updates. I've found some new ways to use it. So I thought we would go ahead and showcase that quad today. Now I have gone ahead and swatched it for you. And here is the top shade right there. So it's very, very light. You can barely even see it on my skin. It's pretty much the complexion. And then you've got a kind of like a warmer brown, a cooler brown, and then a taupe, which is like a shimmer. So here are the two browns, and then you've got the taupe shimmer down here, and then this is the shade, which is kind of just like a base shade. You can't even really see it on my eye. So those are the 4 shades that we're going to be using. I am going to mix in another shade though. It's kind of like a cheat. So this is shade Cheetah from Chantecaille. And this is what it looks like. It's in their luminescent eye shade formula. I absolutely love this eyeshadow. I use it constantly with other palettes. I personally just love that champagne shimmer shade as my inner corner highlight. And this palette doesn't have that, but I found when you mix the two, it's a beautiful, beautiful quad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Sony G Blender Pro, and I'm going to go into that just kind of like tan shade that's basically the color of my eye. And I'm going to place that all over the eye, kind of as a base. I already do have on the Tom Ford eye primer, but I think this is just a good kind of powder to set that primer and to get my eyes ready for the color. I'm going to take that same brush, the Sony G Blender Pro, and I'm going to go into this taupe. And we're going to put that in the crease. So that will be our crease shade. And then I will use one of the browns as my outer corner. So this is just going to be a really quick, simple eye look. Not a lot to it. But the first time that I wore these quads, I have 2 of them. I really wasn't impressed. I just couldn't get it. It was just too dark for me. So I have been playing with it, and I have found a new way to wear it. Because these were very expensive. You can only get them at Harrods. Harrods, you have to pay for shipping. So if I was going to have to pay for shipping, I wanted to love it. All right, so there we go, the crease shade. I did, as you could see, I went a little bit above my eye. Since I do have hooded eyes, I go slightly above the crease. Now I'm going to take a Chanel eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go into the cooler of the browns, which is down on the corner next to the taupe shade. And I just picked a very, very little bit up with that brush. And now I'm going to apply it to the outer corner. And just kind of blend that in. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this outer corner right now because I am going to go back. I just want to give just a little bit of definition at first before we move on. So I'm not even trying to be real precise. I'm just getting a little bit of color on, and we'll come back and clean it up. I'm going to take a Sony G Soft Shader, and I'm going to use that brush to go into Cheetah. And we're going to take Cheetah on the lower inner portion of my eye. And it just brightens the eye. It really does. Now with that Sonia G Blender Pro, I'm going to blend my crease. You can see how just blending that kind of diffuses the harshness of the darker shade. I'm going to take that Sonia G Soft Shader and go back into Cheetah, and I'm going to take just a little bit underneath my brow bone. So I'm going to go back in. I added just a little bit more of that brown shade onto my Chanel eyeshadow brush. And we'll just go back in and very lightly add a little bit more definition to that outer corner. I'm going to take a Sonia G Pencil Pro and I'm going to go ahead and line underneath my lower lash. Now I did take both browns, so I dipped the brush into both of the two mattes, and that is what we're using. And now I'm going to go back in with Cheetah on that same brush and start from the inner corner and add some of that highlight. All right, so I'm going to line my eyes and then I'll be right back so we can look at the finished look. We are back with the finished eye look. What do you guys think? I think it's a beautiful quad. It's definitely a smoky quad though, so you have to be okay with having a little bit of a darker eye. But I think it is really pretty, and I think the difference was adding in this champagne shimmer from Chantecaille. I think it really, really helped brighten the eye. Otherwise, you're going to have an even smokier eye look, which, you know, is beautiful, but I prefer more of a little bit of a less smoky eye look. So a little bit about this quad. It is made in Italy and it has a shelf life of 36 months, and you're going to get 0.16 ounces or 4.8 grams. These are extremely blendable. You guys were able to see I was able to easily blend out the shadows and really kind of diffuse the colors and work them in together. That was today's showcase Saturday when we showcased the this eyeshadow quad from Dolce & Gabbana in shade number 2, Sweet Cocoa. I think they're really pretty. I know that Dolce & Gabbana has several other shades. I do have one other quad from them because they are, you know, I think they're exclusively sold at Harrods. I haven't been able to pick any more up, or I just haven't. I mean, I've been able to. I just haven't picked any more up due to the shipping cost. I definitely wish we were able to find more Dolce & Gabbana products outside of Harrods. That would be really nice because I would definitely be interested in picking up more. But on more further use of this quad, I have found that I do really enjoy it. So I would love to hear from you guys down below if you guys have picked up this quad or maybe any of the other Dolce & Gabbana quads, what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you guys down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's Showcase Saturday. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video.